Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be doing my January wrap-up. So Happy New Year. I rung in the new year with a fever and the flu, so I'm on the mend now. It's been a rough 5 days, but I've made it through. I've escaped death's clutches and I've emerged triumphant. So hence why we're in a different position. My camera's already on tripod because we did like a group picture. So it was already on there. I didn't feel like setting up any of my equipment. I just have my light for reading. So I apologize for the quality of this one, but like I said, I'm still not feeling my best. This is honestly what I've been living in this for the past like week or so. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over all the books that I plan on reading in January. So my reading goal for the year of 2020 is to read 50 books, and that's been my goal for the past maybe 3 or 4 years now, and that's something that is doable for me. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Oh man. So starting out, this is one that I've been reading now that I've kind of just been hanging out on the couch or in my bed, but it's been interrupted by naps, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I about have maybe 80 or so pages, and it is 9 Elms by Bryndza, and this is his new series, and so it follows a detective or a former detective named Kate Marshall, who in the mid-90s ends up catching a serial killer, and she was gonna be the latest victim, but she ended up catching him when she was trying to attack her, and but this kind of made her life spiral out of control, and she lost her job, she lost everything, with the fallout of the case being that you learn this in like the first chapter basically, but it ends up being someone she knew, and she had a baby with them. She didn't know it at the time, but that causes kind of her personal life is kind of thrown out the window with this. So it kind of flashes forward 15 years. She is a teacher in criminology, and there are kind of these strange murders taking place that are very much similar to the ones that she experienced 9 Elms 15 years earlier, and it kind of leads her down the path and kind of goes off from there. But like I said, I like it so far. I about have not even 90 pages, but 80 or so to finish this, so I'll probably be finishing this one tomorrow. But I really like this one so far, so I'm really like I said, I'm despite starting at a really low point at 2020, like this one, book-wise, I'm doing good. So this is one that I will be picking up after I finish this one, just because it is a quick read, and it is Daughter of Chaos, which is the second book in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina book series that they have going on. I read the first one earlier, kind of towards the end of summer, early fall, and I was pleasantly surprised by it, and especially with the new season coming out at the end of January, I feel like I'm really looking forward to this one. The books kind of add more filler background stuff, so I feel like this will be a good review for me, and I also plan on rewatching the series. So I'm excited for this. Once I finish 9 Elms, I'll be picking this one up as well. They're quite a quick read, so this one shouldn't be too bad as well. So next, I will be picking up the Tales and Teacup book club picks for the month of January and February, which is Beartown by Frederick Backman, and this is one a lot of you have said that you're really excited to read this, and so I'm really excited that you guys will be participating. But I'll have everything linked down below in terms of the kind of the book club stuff, and the announcement video and all that will be linked down below and also up in the cards. But basically this takes place in a small town that's very much hockey focused. It has a very good kind of, I want to say, high school hockey team, and it's very big on hockey culture. But when an event, like when something happens with a girl in the town and some of the players on the hockey team, things kind of fall apart. And so it kind of goes off from there. I feel like this one will be really interesting, especially being Canadian. Like, hockey culture is very much a part of being Canadian, so it'll be interesting to read that from my kind of Canadian perspective. So I think this one will be really interesting. My aunt's reading this now actually, and she said she really has been like she's been really liking it. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. I think we'll touch on a lot of interesting subject matters that are very relevant right now. So like I said, if you're interested in reading or joining us for these 2 months of reading Beartown, please go check out the book club announcement down below. And lastly, this is a book that has been on my TBR for a while, and is one of the few books left from my original TBR of 2019. So I want to get this one out of the way earlier this month, so that is another goal as well. And it is Spitting Silver by Naomi Novik, and it is loosely based on Rumpelstiltskin. I think I said that right. My brain's been it's not been at its usual caliber these past few days, but I've read Uprooted. I think now it'll be like 3 years, or two to 3 years now since I've read Uprooted, and that one was really dark and twisted, so I'm really interested to see her spin on this kind of fairy tale. I'm not familiar with Rumpelstiltskin, but I think this one will be interesting. I feel like it's a good book to read like when it's cold and there's snow outside and it's just dark a lot of the time, so I'm really excited for this one as well. And lastly, this is a book that comes out later this month, and it is Bitter Falls by Cain, and this is the newest book in the Stillhouse Lake series. So just kind of a general premise of the series: it follows a girl, or a woman, whose life kind of falls apart when she finds out that her husband is a notorious serial killer, and everyone everyone always assumed that she, despite being proven innocent, everyone just assumed that she was somehow guilty, like she had to know what was going on. But that was not the case, but that has not stopped people from harassing her and her kids, so she kind of has to run away and with her kids and live under false identities, and it kind of goes off from there. But the first 2 books kind of deal with her husband and all that stuff, and then this third one that came out earlier in 2019 also had kind of strays from the general plot, so I'm very interested to see where this one goes, in the general direction it takes. So I think that will be also interesting to see as well. Like I said, I'm curious, like, just because in terms of the series, like, it basically wraps itself up after the second book, so I'm curious to see the direction it takes and if I will enjoy it. I have like maybe a general idea of where it might be going, but I could be totally wrong, but who knows. But like, nevertheless, I'm still very excited for this one. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for my less than stellar video quality, lighting quality, the coughing, little fits throughout this. I apologize. I'm on the mend, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, I hope you guys had a very good New Year's Eve and holiday and all of that stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.